afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Caitlyn Kawell with your Campus Connect forecast. Now, around the nation, we are seeing warm temperatures to the east, but cooler to the west. And we're going to talk about this pattern as it switches over and moves through the eastern half, and as we see a little pattern change. But first, let's look out at our nation's capital. Gorgeous fall colors across Washington, D.C., sunny skies and beautiful 70 degrees today, and it's very calm. Not too humid out there either, so it's a perfect fall day for the Washington, D.C. But as you can see, we have a lot of rain over to the west. We have a little couple of showers into Chicago and then some rain up to New York. But this is going to be a pretty dry pattern for the northeast for the next couple of days. And as we shift over to the southwest, lots of rain for Albuquerque, a little bit of mountain snow, but Albuquerque is what we're going to be wanting to focus on right now because we do have some severe storms. You can see on our webcam we have out there that it's pretty rainy, only 50 degrees, very quick winds, about 15 miles per hour out there. It's a very rainy day for them, and why is this happening? This is the big picture of what we're seeing. We have some moisture just moving on in, giving us some severe threat in this low pressure system and trough, kind of bringing it all together, giving us some thunderstorms in western Texas and eastern Albuquerque. We also have some mountain snow, and we have well above average where we're seeing this trough, or this ridge. We have well above averages for the eastern half of the country, and then we have rain for the western half. So this is what we're going to be looking at for the next few days. And just to show what El Paso has been dealing with, the severe storms have been dropping a lot of hail. Look at how much hail is on there. It looks like snow. And it's in the later October. That's not snow just yet in El Paso. So we're going to keep looking out for this hail. These are going to be our main threats, just hail and wind for the southwest. So the counties that are going to be highlighted in yellow is where we have that slight risk for some severe storms and thunderstorms. And then as we go out, we're going to see a little more just general thunderstorms, but we're still going to have to keep an eye on this area because we could have a pop-up thunderstorm or a tornado even. It is possible for this area. So we're going to keep that in mind as we move throughout the rest of the day. Those severe storms are situated down there near El Paso in western Texas. And then we're going to move on to the Midwest. We have a low pressure system keeping the cold air up north, so we're not seeing too cold of weather yet. But we do have a couple of rain showers across by a cold front. We have a high pressure system down to the southeast, keeping them high and dry. But the drought monitor, we're going to talk about this dry air. Texas has been very dry for the past few days and for the past few weeks. So is the southeast. The majority of the southeast needs that rain. And luckily, Texas is going to be seeing much of that rain this week and into the weekend and early next week. But the one place that's not going to see any rain is California and the western seaboard. We're not going to see much in terms of rain, so that drought monitor is going to stay like that for the next week and into the next week as then. Because next week we're going to see a cool pattern, still high and dry for California. The low pressure system bringing in some more moisture for the central plains in Texas, helping us relieve that drought a little bit. Cold air, like I said, staying well to the north. Warm and dry over in the southeast and eastern seaboard due to a high pressure system. And that's going to be what it's going to be for the next week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Caitlyn Kawell.